Hey there, y'all, and welcome to today's Daily Down and Dirty. My name is Fairlight. Welcome to Airy Fairy Tarot. All right, y'all, so the message today seems to be talking about facilitating the shift within your being. So we start out with this Four of air card, which every time I see this, it's like, I notice he's got wings. Like, he totally could fly away from this, but he's like dead. This always looks like a coffin to me, especially if you turn it this way, but it looks like he's in a coffin, and then time is right at his heart. And then again, his skin, he just looks dead to me. And so to me, this is how we feel within the false reality structures created around us that we were all born into, that we've all been kind of indoctrinated into. And it goes very much with the clock, the man-made structure of the clock that has somehow been established as an authority in everybody's lives that everybody fears and obeys. And I go off about time all the time because fuck that fucking clock. True time is cyclical in nature. True time is there's a divine synchronicity to it all, that the more we allow ourselves to surrender, we can still use the clock. Like, yes, we still go to work, we still, and I don't know how very radically different society will change as we withdraw our agreement to obey the fucking clock authority. But the more we withdraw our energy from fearing it, the more we withdraw from obeying it, more like taking our power back. And yes, I agree to be there at this time and do your best. But if you're like 10 minutes late or whatever, we don't have to worry that our survival is tied to it. I just feel like we need to get out of survival mode. And that is part of the great shift that is transpiring within us. We've lost connection to our divine timing. We've lost connection to our personal power by being beholden to this false authority. And all authority is false. It's all fucking made up. It's all violent, greedy men. So we don't need to do that. So then we go into this Three of Air card. And then next to that, we have the Queen of Earth reversed, or the Princess of Earth, actually. And then we've got this Zero card reversed. I shake it. Normally in traditional tarot, the Zero card is the Fool card. This to me feels like it's going right back into the divine cycles of life, just as the earth goes around the sun and we measure it with the solstices and the equinoxes. It's cyclical in nature, just as the moon goes around the earth and we measure it from full moon to full moon or new moon to new moon. There's all these cycles. And so it feels like there's this, I don't feel like these reversals are necessary. I'm not doing it. I feel like because this card is here, you're in the process of reconnecting your organic self to this true divine synchronicity. And that's with connecting with the earth. But first, there's a lot of learning to do and a lot of unlearning to do. And so I love that there's this skull here and he's studying, he's in the dark, but he's finding his own illumination. He's learning about how to put an end to this in his life and bring greater life into his existence. And so again, it just feels like this is a process of starting a new cycle and planting new seeds to grow yourself, to grow into your organic experience, your authentic organic experience. And then we end, well, we're not quite ending, but then we move on to this 10 of Fire. And then we've also got this major arcana, which is 19. Normally 19 is the sun. I really like this illumination. So what this is saying is once you learn to really go within, to recognize that prime reality is within. Prime reality is within. Prime reality is within. And you learn to illuminate all of these wheels of energy flowing within your physical body and also outside of your physical body and all around you. Then you start to burn off all of the weight of the world. You start to burn off all of the burdens that are placed on your shoulder that really don't allow this freedom of expansion of your consciousness, of your beingness. And And then you rise up from being down here feeling disempowered and sad to embracing the truth of your being and allowing the light of your consciousness to illuminate you and any others that are connecting to the truth and the light of your being, allowing your creative, authentic brilliance to shine through. And then after that, and I love that it was like this new world trying to begin, because then once you illuminate yourself and you hold the sword of your own divine personal truth, then you find yourself at new doorways, new thresholds of experience, expansion, and being. And understanding, I love that phrase, that reality is an expression of who you are. And then you go on these new journeys, new adventures of discovery of self and what you can align to, what you can manifest, what you can create. And understanding that creation can be messy, but you're not afraid of the journey. And then so sometimes the path is illuminated, it's bright and shiny, you know exactly where you're going. Sometimes the path isn't clear and it's just this great doorway into mystery. But even then, you've got a staff of illumination, which is representative of the illumination of your own consciousness, and trusting that you're not ever truly alone. You've got guides watching out for you. You've got Mother Earth, you've got the stars, you've got your own higher self, you've got ancestors, always walking with you, whatever paths you choose to go on. Just make sure you choose the path that's most aligned to the truth of you. All right, that's all I have for today. Peace and love until next time.